Toy companies are really looking at a horrible holiday shopping season. And similar to what we're seeing with microchips and the fact that, automotive companies have had to cut back production and there's not enough cars on dealer lots, the same thing is happening in the toy business. Because of the demand for all sorts of goods, there are no shipping containers available or ships available to bring toys over during this holiday shopping window. So, for example, the average container, which costs about $3,000 to fill with toys, now that cost has gone up to $20,000. So the transportation costs have increased sixfold. The delivery times, which normally are 4 to 6 weeks, are extending to 12 to 16 weeks. As parents are looking for toys, some of the more popular toys or the more traditional toys may not be available. The economy added about 194,000 jobs, which, in an ordinary economy would be a really solid jobs report. It just kind of didn't meet expectations. What it says is that the Delta variant has had a very big impact on economic growth, because people thought that in September, when hopefully more people would be vaccinated and that kids were going back to school, that you'd see kind of a little bit more of an accelerated opening in terms of jobs growth, because a lot of people then could go back to work. The interesting thing is that one of the things that we want to look at is that, actually in the July and August job numbers were revised upward. So we're seeing the growth during the course of this year of over 550,000 jobs per month on average. So even though the last 2 months have been a little bit lower, we're seeing substantial economic growth in terms of jobs and eating into the millions of jobs that were lost during the pandemic. The long-term unemployed, people who have been unemployed 6 months or longer, dropped by 16% last month. So that's a good sign. Weekly unemployment claims dropped the most in the last 3 months, dropping 38,000 people fewer filing for claims to about 326,000, which is one of the lowest unemployment claims, weekly unemployment claims numbers we've had on record since the pandemic started.